Hello, everybody, and welcome to the demonstration video of Pantha. So, what is Pantha? Well, before we get into that, I would want to ask you, how long do you think you've spent doom scrolling today? I'm gonna assume you spent quite a lot of time just trying to find some sort of a dopamine hit while just scrolling on your phone. Well, you wasted a lot of time, right? Panther aims to help you with that. Panther solves that by creating gamified courses for you to spend your time upskilling or learning whatever it is that you want to learn rather than just wasting your time watching short form content on. Let's see. First, we'll quickly sign into Panther to see how it works. So we are inside Panther, and this is a course that I recently generated. And we have also the gamified features that a learning platform will need. We have streaks. As you can see, I have a 1 day streak going, right? And we also have XP that you get when you complete chapters. We have a social feed where you can constantly keep on posting what's happening with people. And there's chats, there's friends, and everything is just uh, created to create this social environment, this gamified environment around you where the app just keeps you pushing to learn more and more. So let's see how one of these chapters look. So this is a chapter that I have not yet completed. Let's see how it goes. So as you can see, it's first trying to teach me about lithium polymer batteries and then everything else. I'll just continue. I'll continue. I'll select something because I did not really learn, right? And oh, uh, well, nice luck. So this is how chapters look, right? It asks you multiple questions and then it evaluates you based on that. So first it teaches you a concept and then it tries to see if you actually, learn something. So of course, I'm just guessing here. I have a lot of incorrect answers. So that means I won't gain much XP from this. So as you can see, I completed the chapter. It's asking me if I want to share it to the feed. I would rather not. So as you can see, I got 13 XP and I only had one answer correct. Well, that's fine. So what happens with this XP? So since we are on testnet, low testnet, you can actually just claim 100 Panther tokens from a faucet. But what we are planning to do is these Panther tokens will be tradable on the market. And when you have these XP tokens that you get every time you complete these chapters, we have a Master Chef style reward pattern where every week, depending upon how much XP you earned in that week, we'll have a reward pool of Panther tokens that we distribute among you. And where exactly does a person use these Panther tokens? Let's claim some and then let's see. So here's a shop. So you can actually buy street freezes, you can buy certificates, you can buy XP boosts to, so that you get more and more XP every time you complete a course. So these last for only 10 minutes. So there's that. But these two are rather interesting. A streak freeze is just that. A streak freeze, when you lose your streak, you maintain it. But I want you to focus on the certificate. So when I complete 10 chapters, I can issue myself an on-chain certificate, which is an NFT, and it has bound to itself an entire hash chain of my actions. And the Merkle root of this hash chain is committed on-chain to ensure that I actually learned. Every single timestamp, every single action that I did on Panther is recorded in a hash chain that every time a certificate is issued, we just sync it on Filecoin on-chain cloud and we issue an NFT for that so that the certificate is verifiable by anyone. So in order to get a certificate, I have to complete at least 10 chapters. So I'll quickly do that and I'll be back. So I got a little carried away. I completed 12 chapters. I'll quickly buy a certificate from the shop. And when I request a certificate, it's going to take this request, it's going to mint a certificate for me on chain that's going to include a hash chain of all my actions. So I'll quickly show you guys how it looks. So as you can see, a certificate has been issued to me, right? And the certificate has all the information, like I completed 27% the competitive drain racing design intermediate certification. And I have completed 12 out of 45 chapters, my username, my wallet address, and most importantly, if I click on this, as you can see, this is a hash chain of all my actions, all the answers that are submitted into Panther, along with timestamps. And you can cryptographically verify this because it has signatures from the wallet that this was issued to, and also the timestamps of every single action. So the certificates are tamper-proof and should also be valuable because it's not just, hey, Panther says that this person completed this course. No, you have cryptographic proofs that someone spent their time learning the skill. Well, there's still one thing that we haven't looked at, and that is how these courses are actually being generated. So let's try to generate a new course for ourselves. As you can see, first it's trying to ask me if there's a major sort of category that my learning goal would fit into. There's also other, but let's see, I'll just select computer science. And I want to learn this because I want to become a better Web3 blockchain developer. So as you can see, it's asking me questions that are related to what the intent was that I put in. And now if I answer these, it's going to generate the course according to my answers to each one of these questions. So let's say I'm most interested in Ethereum because of course. And I want to do this for smart contract development. And I'll answer all the other questions as well. And then we'll see how the course is generated. So the Ethereum smart contract development course has been generated. And as you can see, we get these beautiful icons for all of our chapters. We have a total of 45 chapters that have been generated for us. And as you can see, it starts off with the ecosystem overview. It tells you what the accounts model is. It tells you how to set up hard hat. And then you get advanced. It tells you about OpenZeppelin, about ERC20, ERC721. And, it also ends up telling you how to um, deploy to mainnet, for example, and how to audit your own contracts. So the actual quality of the courses that are generated is actually very good. And it's designed to be addictive. So it starts off by telling me what a block is, what a transaction is. And if you see, when I answer something and I get these nice confettis to make it feel gamified. And if there's something that I don't understand, and I can click on view explanation to see what it actually should have been. So it's telling me, okay, Ethereum stores data in linked blocks, and that's what a blockchain is. So if there's something you don't understand, you just view the explanation and it's right there for you. So I'll quickly complete this. And again, I spent most of my time just guessing these. So of course I have a lot of incorrect, but let's see, I'll share it to the feed this time. So that creates this sort of a feed where, as you can see, I completed a chapter just now, and I don't really have friends to test this out with, but if I did, it would show me my streak with my friends. So every time I have a friend and both of us have an overlapping streak, we end up having this friend streak that we can maintain. So, just see it's sort of a pressure that, hey, you're breaking my friend streak. That's how it works on Snapchat, at least. So we were inspired by that. And there's also this explore page to see what other courses I can learn. So you can see based off of the course that we just did, it's telling me that I can learn how to build an NFT marketplace. It's also telling me that I can look into, layer two solutions and it's a whole bunch of smart contracts related things that I can learn. And that was it for Panther. Thanks a lot for taking the time out to look at our submission.